A teenager charged with sexual assault who court documents show visited golf courses, restaurants and stores while he was supposed to be on house arrest went before a judge this morning. But as Live 5's Katie Cameron reports, despite the fact that he was there to make a guilty plea, the family of the victims say they don't feel like justice was served.
3.5 years after Bowen Turner was charged with sexually assaulting his first victim, and almost 3 years after he allegedly sexually assaulted his second, he pleaded guilty before an Orangeburg County judge. But Turner did not plead guilty to the charge he was facing, first-degree criminal sexual conduct. According to Sarah Ford, an attorney for the victims, Turner pleaded guilty to a lesser sentence this morning.
The defendant pled guilty to assault and battery and was given a probationary sentence. He's not even required to register on the sex offender registry unless he messes up yet again.
Despite the fact that criminal court proceedings are open to the public, Live 5 News was denied access to the courtroom to watch the plea hearing, something that's against the law. This video was taken by the Times and Democrat, Orangeburg's local paper, who shared it with Live 5. But after the hearing, the Stollers, the family of Turner's first alleged victim, joined together with the Besses, the family of the second, to discuss the hearing.
I'm extremely disappointed. I just feel like no matter what we say, it falls on deaf ears.
We don't feel like justice has been wholly satisfied here today, and that's truly unfortunate.
Court documents show Turner was out on bond for the first alleged assault when he was arrested for the second. According to those documents, he'd been out on bond a majority of the time since then, on house arrest and with a GPS monitor. But documents reveal instead of staying at home as ordered by a judge, he visited various golf courses 19 times, as well as restaurants, sporting goods shops, and even went out of state.
There have been issue after issue with this case. This defendant has ignored court order after court order, and these victims have just been told to sit and endure.
Ford says the judge did sign a permanent restraining order for the victims, but tells us Turner's charge can be expunged because he was sentenced under the Youthful Offender Act. An expungement means the charges would be totally removed from Turner's public record. The charges would not show up in a background search. The family say this has been a judicial roller coaster, overwhelming and disheartening, especially after the death of one of the victims, Dallas Stoller, last November.
The fact that the defendant is going to walk free today and our sister is never going to walk the earth again. And we feel like not only her voice was stolen, but ours is too.
Despite the frustration and the fact that Turner's plea is not the closure they were seeking, the families say there's more to their story.
It's a very defeating feeling, but I refuse to be defeated.
What we need to do moving forward, and that is to continue to be a voice for victims across the state of South Carolina who seemingly have no voice.
Now, we asked prosecutors and Turner's defense attorney, state legislator Brad Hutto, for comment as they were leaving the courtroom this morning, but they would not say anything. As for the illegal refusal to allow Live 5 in a courtroom that was open to other members of the public, our lawyers are addressing that.